Okay, guys. So this is equations with two variables. So this is one type of question that you can get where it'll say solve for x in terms of y. So that can be confusing before you've even done any math, right? It's not even clear what that means. But what that means is they want to have something that says x equals y and then maybe some other numbers on the right side. So you want to get x by itself on the left, y and whatever else is there on the right. Okay, so as we look at something like this, so that means we got an x over here on the right side of the equation, this guy right here. So let's get rid of him. And we'll send him over to the left. So we'll subtract an x from both sides. And then we have 2x, and we'll just carry the rest of the stuff, plus 4y minus 6 equals, okay, now these have been, that x has been canceled out, equals 3y plus 2. Okay, now, next step. We want to get x by itself, we said, right? And so we want to get rid of everything else on the left. Okay, so we will subtract 4y, and that'll get rid of that 4y. Yeah, and we'll do the same thing over here. Subtract 4y. And we will add 6. Right, so we have a negative 6 there. We'll add 6 to get rid of that guy, and we'll add 6 over here. Okay. Now what do we have? Right, so the 4y and the negative 4y equals 0, so we'll cancel those out. The negative 6 and the positive 6 cancel out. Cancel those guys. Now what we're left with is 2x. Starting to look better, right? We've got that x by itself at least, except for the 2 there. So 3y minus 4y is negative 1y, or just negative y. And 2 plus 6 is 8. So we have negative y plus 8. Okay, all that's left here, divide each side by 2. What are we left with? X equals, and so we have negative y over 2. That's just going to be written as negative 1/2 y, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. Plus 4. And that's our answer. X equals negative 1/2 y plus 4, right? And so remember, solve for x in terms of y. Just think of it, solve for x, right? So you get x by itself, y, and the other number goes away over there to the right side. Okay. Wasn't that fun? It's so much fun. Let's do another one. So I erase these guys. Seems like I should have some elevator music or something going on when I do all this erasing. Okay, let's get my pen back and let's see what we got here. So they want us to do 2x plus 2y equals x minus 5. Okay, so solve for x in terms of y, right? So this means, again, kind of really the same process, right? We want to get rid of the x on the right side and get that y that's on the left side over to the right, okay? So subtract x from both sides, which I think was the exact same thing we did last time first, okay? 2x minus x is 1x, or just x, plus 2y equals, and these x's on the right side canceled out, right? Because x minus x is 0, and all we're left with is negative 5. Okay, then let's get rid of the 2y. Again, get rid of the 2y. And these guys will cancel. 2y minus 2y is 0. So then what we're left with is x equals negative 2y minus 5. Okay, so there we solved it. We solved for x in terms of y. X equals negative 2y minus 5. Okay, so that is how we do those types of problems. Hopefully it makes perfect sense, and now you're a smarter person.